Welcome back to Afternoon Express, almost Afternoon and Express. Afternoon Express, and if you forgot, it's Wednesday, and that means you've survived the middle of the week, and it should be smooth sailing from here on out. Well, let's hope. Here at Afternoon Express, we'll take any excuse to celebrate and eat cake, and the fact that it's Wednesday is reason enough for us to do that. Clem has a deliciously decadent cake in store for us today using Sasko flour, and it's packed with fruit to make it feel a little bit guilty-free and healthy too. And it's not only just any cake, it's an apple cake with a really delicious maple cream cheese frosting.
Sounds like an amazing combination, don't you think?
And I'm also a Danilo, which means that I really like to know that I go for dessert first, so I'm glad we're starting with this. How do we make this delicious treat?
And you're right, because any day that ends on a Y is a day to celebrate and have cake.
So every day ends on a Y.
What's that? What's that?
Nothing, Clem.
Did you just get it?
I got it. I got the joke.
Okay, cool.
I got that joke.
So I'm going to start with the cake mixture first, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cream my oil and sugar. You know, we always cream eggs and sugar, so we're going to try and do it now. Oh, butter and sugar.
Yes.
We're doing it with oil and sugar. Same thing's in apple. It's going to change color, go light and fluffy.
Aha.
Cool. So we're going to make the cake from scratch today. But if you're not so skilled in the kitchen or you're pressed for time, you could use that muffin mix that we used a few weeks ago to make this cake jars.
Okay, cool. I see.
In and out the kitchen, 20 minutes.
Just the fruit will be the slight difference, where you just add the sort of fruit to that.
Exactly. So that's done. Next thing we're going to do is add the eggs. But I must be honest, those Sasko quick treats are like the ultimate kitchen hack.
Yes.
If you like, especially if you want to be a baker, but you just literally like, you're not too daring just yet. The quick treats are amazing.
It's a good starter pack, I guess.
It is. It really is. You know, we should actually do that.
I'm watching you break an egg open with 2 hands. Jeannie can do it with 1, so I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Just
okay.
saying. I haven't mentioned what I can do because that would make me very embarrassed of myself on the show.
I'm more hands-on in the kitchen, okay? I prefer using 2 hands and getting messy, getting it in there.
Good comeback.
Exactly.
Cool.
I mean,
So
it's the truth.
the flour?
It's the truth. So I do this in stages so I don't get it everywhere. Lies. I'm getting it everywhere. So the batter gets made. You can sift all these ingredients. I like whacking everything into the machine and then it do the job for me. I mean, why not? While I'm doing that, can you add the cinnamon? And I've got some baking powder in there already. And that's going to give us that lift. Look at us multitasking. 2 guys, 1 machine, killing it. We're doing so well. Okay, the next, vanilla extract.
Cool, that's this stuff over here. And vanilla extract, just FYI, for those of you, I've said this a few times on the show before, but vanilla extract is slightly more pungent than a normal vanilla essence would be. So it's something really nice to get, and it's come straight from the actual vanilla itself.
Absolutely is. So I'm going to need... Okay, cool. So let's just rush quickly. So let me just tell you what happens. Your batter then, you can add a little bit of milk to that just to thin it down slightly. You pour it into your cake tin, and you pop it in the oven. But I want to skip to the next part because the next part is my absolute favorite part. Is that maple buttercream frosting.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So your cake comes out beautiful. You can see the bits of apple in there. Obviously, the apple gets added to your cake mixture.
Yes.
And then your egg whites, that's a lift again.
Okay, so it cooks enough in the oven itself. So it doesn't need to be like cooked off the apples. They cook in the oven with the batter.
And that's why they don't like break up too much. And you can see that's in there. So Dan, you always say I don't give you good enough jobs, okay? You can do the first layer of spreading.
Yummy. Okay.
So this is quite simple. This is butter, it's cream cheese, it's icing sugar, and then demerara and maple sugar.
Okay, delicious.
That just sounds like yummy all over.
And the best thing about this recipe is it's all basically throwing all these ingredients together and enjoying it. I mean, it's not one of those ones where you have to like whip this and then fold this into that. It's enjoy everything, throw it together, and it comes out quite simply and delicious.
Okay, so Dan, I'm going to say that's enough for the bottom layer because I like more icing on the top of the cake.
Yes.
Don't you agree?
I'm the guy who eats only the icing off cakes. That tends to be my trick. Are you that guy? Yep, I'm that guy.
So that staff party event where all the cake was missing the top.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan.
I'll go and find people's cupcakes and I'll just eat the icing off the top of the cupcakes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I've got some walnuts that have been lightly toasted. Now you can either chop these, but I like breaking them up by hand because you get a nice contrast of like small bits, like smaller bits, larger bits. So it gives a nice texture, nice crunch. Okay, delicious. Well, if you're looking to treat yourself, then go ahead and do treat yourself. You deserve it. And if you're inspired to bake, then make sure you check out the Sasko website and their Facebook page for more delicious, sweet and savory ideas. Afternoon Express and Sasko are also giving away the chance to win a Sasko product hamper and a toaster valued at 2,000 Rand. Simply cook a dish using any Sasko product, take a picture of your dish with the Sasko product used and post it onto the Afternoon Express Facebook page along with the name of your creation. And now this is where you can get incredibly creative. And you could be a winner. T's and C's do apply. It's also not possible to enjoy a slice of cake, obviously, with a lovely cup of tea. Bonnie is in our garden.